Okay, Aries. The overall energy of your reading, the King of Swords. King of Swords. This is Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That's you. This is Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Might be strong in your chart someplace. Might be strong around this reading someplace. But your energy and the energy that surrounds this entire reading is having your guard up, having your sword up, and self-protection. It's not allowing energies in that don't serve you. This is good. I like this card as surrounding your entire reading. It's like you're not going to take anything from anybody anymore. It's like you're putting yourself first. That's good. So up here in your highest energy, the Judgment card, oh my goodness, you have been going through a spiritual lesson and you are learning it. Look, waking up to it. Those guardian angels and spirit guides are blowing the horn down on you. And you're like, I get it, I get it, I get it. So rewards come when you learn spiritual lessons. The Judgment card. I love that being in your highest energy. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. This Judgment is what's got you with your sword up. Self-protection, looking, not settling. I have the Nine of Pentacles right next to the Judgment card. This is your energy. You are single. You are single. You are grounded and stable and secure and just being you. And just being you. It's like you want somebody. You want a new love in your life. But you're good as being single. But you just want somebody. That Nine of Pentacles is right next to the Six of Pentacles. This is what you've been getting. You've been getting breadcrumbed. And it has thrown your scales off balance. This is part of your spiritual lesson. The breadcrumbing. And I feel like that's why your sword is up. You're done with the breadcrumbing. It throws your scales off balance. It's an unequal relationship. It's like it's one-sided. No more of that. Your sword is up against that. It's also up against these cups. Look at these cups. This is under your Judgment card. So, all those cups. None of those cups are the right cup for you. None of them. They all have their reasons. They're all just yelling, pick me, but none of them are right because they all have something else in them that supersede love. So all these previous relationships, that's why they fell apart, is because there was always something or someone else that was coming between you and them. Your sword is up. And look at this huge cup of love here. You have a huge love offer coming in. And you also have a lot of love, but it's not going to be easy for you to really hand it out, without getting your questions answered, without getting the truth, without getting the clarity and really getting to know them. But there is a huge love offer coming in. Ace of Cups. I think this is basically what you have in your heart, too. All these people. It feels like you have been taken advantage of. Look at this. The Seven of Cups, the Six of Pentacles. It looks like you've been taken advantage of or just allowed yourself to be in these relationships that weren't going anywhere. You're not doing that anymore. Your sword is up, right where it should be. Seeking the truth, seeking the clarity. But boy, Ace of Cups, you earned it. You learned your spiritual lesson. And look, under this Seven of Cups is the Three of Cups. I think you're going to meet this person at a happy gathering someplace. It's going to be like, somewhere where people are just enjoying themselves. I mean, it could be barbecues, it could be dinners, it could be concerts, it can be bars, clubs. But this is where I think that you're going to make your connection. And this is where I think that you will start to figure out that, hey, you get along really good. Your sword is still up, but I think you're going to meet them in a happy gathering. Now, this could be someone that you've met before. You didn't have to be lovers with them. This could be someone that you have just met along the way someplace before, and that might get the conversation going. As you notice, all those cups, there's nothing else in them. So there's lots of room for love. And it's right next to Temperance, which is Sagittarius. The card for Sagittarius, that's a fire sign. And so maybe look for a Sagittarius. Keep your eyes peeled, or might have strong Sag in their chart someplace. But your guardian angels and spirit guides, they have been at work for you. And they've been mixing this potion back and forth to try to keep you tempered, to give you patience, to keep you balanced. They want you to pull that foot out of the waters of emotion, put it on the ground so you can make informed and enlightened decisions and moving forward. With your sword up, they're succeeding. Everybody's succeeding here. You're succeeding. So here you are. So there's a happy gathering. And stay balanced, you know. Don't get overly emotional when you meet this person. Try to keep your cool and try to keep balance. They really could have some Sagittarius in their chart or some air in their chart. I have the Page of Pentacles right next to Temperance, and under the Ace of Cups. They're going to get you thinking. They're going to get you thinking about the future. You know what? And also, I think that that's what's on their mind too. Now, I think it feels to me like you both want to have some sort of hope for the future, and that's what you're looking at. It's looking at that pentacle as if it's a crystal ball and trying to see what's in the future with this person. So ask the questions, get the clarity before you hand out that huge cup of love you have. I don't know, maybe they're going to try to hand out this cup of love before you, but it doesn't really matter. I think you both have it to offer. Okay, well, the 10 of Cups. 10 cups of love, rainbow, sunshine. This is union between two people. There's a lot of joy and a lot of love between these people. I think you're headed toward a solid, loving relationship. A lot of love there, and it's right next to the Ace of Swords. It's going to take all that truth and clarity to figure this one out. And I think this is on both sides. The Ace of Swords, conversations, and it is about each other and your past lives, your present lives, what you expect in the future, just things like that, getting to know each other. I have the Eight of Pentacles right next to the Ace of Swords. This is one of the truths you need to know. Are they willing to work on a relationship? Are they willing to be a partner and build and work on security and stability in your lives? Maybe even towards commitment? I think it is towards commitment because I have the 10 of Cups here. So under the 10 of Cups, I have the Page of Wands. This is next to the Ace of Cups. Right between the 10 of Cups and the Ace of Cups. You can't get more love for this card to be between, okay? So, things brew. And when things brew up from the bottom of your feet, let it come out your mouth because it's all about your fresh start and your new beginning here with this new love. So, you're going to ask the questions. You are going to speak up about your fresh start and new beginning. And I think they are too because it's right under the 10 of Cups. So you're both going to want to know more and more and more about each other before actually getting into a full-blown relationship. It really feels, because this is under the Ace of Swords, I have the 7 of Pentacles, and it's next to the Page of Wands. So I really feel like you both waited a long time for a relationship, for a union to come to fruition, to become secure, to become stable and grounded. It feels like you both kind of like, yeah, right, it'll happen, sure, type attitude, because you've tried and tried. There's 7 Pentacles here. And, but you're going to find out, I think, that you have a lot in common. You've been through a lot of the same things. And I think you both really are looking for the same things. Here's the Ace of Pentacles right next to the 7 of Pentacles. This is what you've been waiting for. This is who's coming in. This is someone you've been waiting for. And vice versa. They're going to offer a pentacle eventually. And so are you. And this is under the 8 of Pentacles. Building, working, on a relationship to make it happen. So far we know these characteristics of this person are that they will be, I think they're going to be patient too. I think they're going into this with their sword up. I think you're going to meet them in a public place that's where people are enjoying themselves. Okay, I think that the advice here is kind of to try to stay grounded. Don't get overly anything until you learn a lot about each other. And they may have Sagittarius in their chart. They may have Earth in their chart, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. But they're going to be willing, the more you get to know each other, the more love that's going to develop. This is what's going to bring you closer and closer and closer. And you're going to find out that they are willing and they can work on stability and security. They're already secure and stable, just like you are already. So they're used to working on their future as it is. But it's just the offer of sharing it with you and you sharing yours with them. I have the 9 of Swords under the Page of Wands and next to the Page of Pentacles. So you've been up in your head. These are thoughts. I mean, it's next to the Page of Pentacles for one thing, about looking at your future. And like I said before this card even came out, I says, you know, it's like you're looking at your future. You're wondering if there really is somebody out there for you and what your future is going to look like. You've been up in your head about that. I think you've been kind of like not really believing that this is even possible. It's right below the Page of Wands. So, excuse me, Swords of Truth and Clarity. And so all this truth and clarity that has come to you through all your spiritual lessons here and you having your sword up, I think a lot of it's going to come out. There's things that you want to talk about. And you will. It's about your past. You've really kind of been through it in your past. But right next to the 9 of Swords is Chariot. And the Chariot is right under the 7 of Pentacles. What does that tell us? It tells us that all this waiting is coming to an end. You're going to be able to move forward. The Chariot, that's what the Chariot's all about. And when you decide to move forward with this person, it's just a little snap of those reins and those sphinxes will get up and they can move. So this waiting is coming to an end. This is also the card for Cancer. So Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But next to the Chariot now, and under the Ace of Pentacles, the Death card. So that's a lot better than it looks. This is a card for Scorpio, another water sign. Scorpio might be strong in your chart someplace, might be strong in their chart someplace. But this is about leaving the old behind. And this is the spiritual lesson that you've been going through. Excuse me. And moving forward toward the new. It's like ringing out the old year and ringing in the new year. And guess what it's bringing? Commitment. It's bringing security, stability. You are definitely moving forward with the Chariot and the Death card right next to each other. I'm going to take out a card. So look for somebody who is willing to spend the time to get to know you. Excuse me. I do that when I talk a lot, and I've been talking a lot. So they will spend the time to get to know you, okay? You're going to probably meet them at a gathering where people are enjoying themselves. Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides will be around you. They're going to try to help you stay balanced and keep your sword up, to ask the right questions. This person, too, I think can be very patient, and I think that's what they want. I think that's what they need, too. They don't want to rush into anything that I can feel here at all. And I think they've also been waiting for you're going to find out that you have more and more and more and more and more in common, and that's what's going to bring you together. So now, when are you going to meet them? I'm going to take one card from this Arcanum deck, if it comes out on its own. This is for timing only, for timing. I might be able to get something else out of it, but this is your timing card. If it comes out on its own, that's your when you will meet. If it doesn't, then I will draw one. Oh, and there it is. When will you meet? The Judgment card. Wow, you've got that card twice. Spiritual lessons, I tell you, they do reward you when you learn them. And this is what it's all about. You have earned this person to come into your life.